Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forest Tech Reviews. Today's video, I'm going to show you the first 10 things you should do once you get your Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. But before I get into this video, check this out. Okay everyone, so you decided to pick up the beautiful Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and you want to know what you should do. I'm going to show you these first 10 things you should do once you pick up your phone. Again, these are the things I do. If you do something different, let me know. I probably will come back and give you more tips and tricks with the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. But this is like the first 10 things you should do once you get it. Let's get this video going. The first thing you should do is set up the display the way you want it. And let me get into what I mean by that. So you just want to go into your settings, go to display, and in here, there's a couple options that you want to take care of. Do you want the light theme and have everything light and bright? Or do you want it in dark mode? I like dark mode. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Also, another first thing you want to do is turn off this adaptive brightness. Just turn it off. Just turn it off. It will save you time and headache. Just turn it off. But also what you want to do is motion smoothness. And here you can choose between the 60 Hz or the 120 Hz right now. I have it on standard, which is the 60 Hz. And the reason why is because if you go down here to screen resolution, I like to keep my screen on 2K. I'm spending over $1,000 for the phone. Why do I want it in 1080p? If you want the 120 Hz refresh rate, put it in the 1080p screen and you can get the refresh rate of 120. So if I go here, hit apply, and if I go back to motion smoothness, there you go. Now it's smooth. It's whatever you like. It's your phone. You can set it up the way you want to. All right, so the second thing I want to point out and what you should do is set up your edge display and your edge lighten display. And let me go into that. So you can actually stay in your display settings. If you scroll down, you go to edge screen. And in here, you have different options that you can do. Edge panels or edge lighten. If you don't like the edge panels, which is this little bad boy here, you can actually turn that off if you wanted to. Or you can leave it on and you can customize it. In here you have different panels you can select. You can also go to the Galaxy store and pick different edge panels that you want. But I'm gonna leave it the one I have set up. The next thing is the edge lighten. And what that does is it gives you a notification light when your phone is off or even when it's on, and you can change the style. Right now I had that color. That actually looks pretty cool, but you can do spotlight, echo, you can change the color. So go into this edge lighten or edge display and set up everything the way you want it. All right, so I'm gonna call this number 3. Set up your always on display. Again, you go back to your settings, you go into lock screen, and then you always go to your always on display. Here you have different options again. You set up the phone the way you want it. You can set up the schedule where it turns on at like 6 o'clock but goes off at 12 a.m. or you can set whatever time you want. You can also change your clock style here. You can change the color if you wanted to. So you have different options you can choose from. So if I want like this, that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna hit done. And you can set that up. You can show your music information if you wanted to. I always use the auto brightness. Just leave that on. And you can always set this up the way you want it. If you want to turn it off, you just turn it off at the top. All right, so the next thing, number 4, is pretty simple. If you don't set it up during the initial setup, you want to set up your security features. I already have my fingerprints in here. I did not do face recognition, but I recommend you doing your face recognition and just set up your security the way you want on the phone. Is the face recognition as secure as the fingerprints? No. But you want to set that up just so you can get into your phone, and it's just an easy way of setting it up. Just follow the step. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is the gestures. So if I want to go home, I just swipe up from the top. If I'm in the app, I swipe left to go back. When you first set up the phone, it comes with the old school navigation, like the old button navigations. Turn that off. It's 2020. You should be using the gestures with Android. It's actually easy and you get used to it. You don't need the button. So how you do that, you go back into your settings, you go back into your display, and you can go to navigation bar. And then this one gives you the options. You can, if I want the buttons on there, I can do it, and then the buttons are down there. No, I'm gonna just do the swipe gestures. It even gives you little hints. You can block the gestures with your S Pen if you wanted to. With me, with the S Pen, it won't let me do it, and because I have that turned on. But you definitely want to go ahead and use the swipe gestures. You don't need the buttons anymore. It's 2020, like I said. So once you set that up, it's easy. If you want to go back home, just swipe up and you're good to go. All right, number 6 is very easy to do. It has some great speakers on here, but if you want to get the best sound, I don't know why it comes turned off. Dolby Atmos is turned off once you get the phone. And how you get there is just go into your settings. You go to sound and vibration. You go all the way down to sound quality and effects. And when you get the phone, it's like that. I don't know why. If my camera will focus, I don't know why it's like that. So you just turn it on. Once you're in here, you can change it from auto to movie, music, or voice, whatever you want. I'm gonna leave it on auto. That way it will optimize it based off of what I'm doing. So that was number 6. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7 is just customizing your phone the way you want it. And what I mean by that is if you go into your settings, you can change and download different themes. You can do your different wallpapers. You can do icons. You can do whatever you want. You can pick or buy them. I think there's some free ones in here too. And customize the phone the way you want it. That's what's so great about Android devices. So you can go in there and pick your favorite one. Y'all let me know if y'all have a favorite theme and maybe I can rock out with it for a bit. All right, so number 8 is set up your home screen the way you want it or the layout. And you can do that by going into home screen settings. And what I recommend is changing your home screen grid from 4 and 5 to 5 and 5. That way it makes the icons a little bit smaller and you can fit more icons in there. You don't have to have so many pages. And you can do that for your home screen. And then you can also do that for your app grid or your app store or app, whatever you want to call it. You can do the same thing. I have mine on 5x5. It just makes the icons look a little bit smaller. And to me, that is a whole lot better. Also in here, if you want the icon badges, if you get a notification, you don't want to know you have it, you can turn that off. You can lock your home screen layouts. And then the main thing on here too is that swipe down for notification panel. Make sure that is turned on because you can swipe anywhere and get your notification. There you go. Pretty easy to do. And it's very important if you ask me. But let's keep it moving. Number 9, you want to change your status bar. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. And also show your brightness levels when you swipe down one time. And how you do that is very simple. So when I swipe down, my brightness is on the top. I don't have to worry about swiping down twice and getting down to the brightness. And what I mean by that is once you get the phone, it comes just like this. So if I want to swipe down, my brightness is not there. I have to swipe down again and it's down there. Easy fix. You just want to go into your quick panel layout, turn that on, hit done. So when you swipe down first, it's there. It's that simple to do. It's easy and you have to do it. If you don't, hey, that's up to you. Then the other one is just the status bar. And here, there's 2 things I look for is the notifications, like how much I want on there, all of them. And then also my battery percentage. If I turn that off, It just shows you the bar. I always want to have my battery percentage on there, but it's up to you. You pick what you want, but I recommend going in there and setting it up. All right, the last thing I'm gonna talk about, because I really want to wrap this video up, it's getting long, is your pen and what you can do with the pen and some of the features on there. I probably will do a detailed video on the S Pen later on, but what you need to do is go into your settings, go into your S Pen, and in here you can do different things. Like I have it turned off right now, but I have my little bar right there, and if you click on it, you get different options. You can actually customize that bar if you want to, take stuff off, put other apps on there. Also, you can do your air view. You can unlock your phone when your pen is out if you have the S Pen unlocked. There's many different things in here. Again, you want to go in here, set it up the way you want it. Again, I'm gonna probably come back with a different video and show what each one can do. But you want to go in there when you first get the phone, set it up the way you want it. Like one thing I had to turn on is when the pen is out of the phone, it will show you a warning saying you left your S Pen behind. So you want to definitely turn that one on. All right, so that was the first 10 things you should do once you get your Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Again, let me know if you do anything different in the comments below. If you learned anything on this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more coverage on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Forrest Reviews. Become part of the BAM Nation. And until next time, peace. I'm out of here. You have a great day now.